Hey guys, Everyday Dad here, and today we're going to do a cooking video. I haven't done one in a while, but today we're going to make white boy kimchi. So I call it white boy because, well, I'm white and I love kimchi. So we're going to make some cucumber kimchi today. It's our favorite type. We love, all the other stuff too, but I find it really easy to make the cucumber kimchi at home. So that's what I'm going to walk you through today. All right, so what I've done is I've cut up 5 English cucumbers. And I've done it in 2 different ways, and I'm trying something new this time. This time I use my veg noodler, which is the, let's see here, the Wonder Veg Slicer. Amazon purchase recently, and I did noodles with the cucumbers, and then I did chunks. So I'm making 2 different batches. Now this we like to eat just with lunch and dinner and everything else. This one I'm going to try something different with. I'm going to marinate some chicken with bulgogi, and I'm going to use this as a topping for a taco. Alright, so these cucumbers have been sitting in salt for about 30 minutes to kind of get all the water out. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the water out into a different bowl. And it's amazing how much water comes out of these just sitting in salt for 30 minutes. Every once in a while, when I first started making this, I always forgot to dump the water and always got watery kimchi, which isn't horrible. It's just watery. So, all right. So once we have that drained, I'm going to push those to the side. So what we have on deck is I have about 2 tablespoons. I have 2 heaping tablespoons of Korean chili flakes. I got this from the local Oriental market, and it's about the little finer consistency than like red pepper flakes you would get for pizza. So that's about 2 heaping tablespoons of that. I also cut up prior green onion or scallion, and I cut them into like straws. And I like the white parts. I know a lot of people don't cut up the whites when they put it in stuff. I like it, so those are in there as well. Fresh ginger that I minced, and that's to taste. I don't like ginger as much, so this is all to taste. That's about what I can tolerate. That's about 3/4 of a head of garlic, minced and chopped. And then the 2 liquids that are going in is fish sauce, which is roughly 2 tablespoons, or 2 teaspoons for what I'm doing. And that's the fish sauce that I'm using right now. And then rice vinegar, and that's about 4 tablespoons that I'm using. So, and that's just the rice vinegar that I normally get at Food Line or Farm Fresh or wherever we're shopping. And then if you need water, you add a little water, but these things are wet enough. I normally don't have to add too much water to it. So we are making 2 batches technically, so depending on how many cucumbers you make, normally I do 2 or 3 English cucumbers, and that would be half this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and add everything to the big bowl that has the chilies in it. I always add all my dry stuff, my vegetables first, and then the liquid later. Fish sauce, I didn't really start using fish sauce until I started making kimchi, but I really like it now. So I think it's a nice touch. And then the vinegar. And I'm just going to kind of whisk that all up, get that mixed in to almost a paste. And like I said, I'm doing 2 different batches. So I'm going to have to split this between the 2, and I should have enough. This stuff usually coats pretty good. So I'm just get all that mixed in. All right. So I'm going to start with the thin noodles first, and I'm just going to take about half of it and put it in there. And if I have to add a little bit of ingredients, I will. But I'm just going to get in there and mix that together. Use my fingers. Yeah, I may have to add a little more to this recipe, I think, with the chili powders and everything else, but that's looking pretty good. I like my cucumber kimchi a little more on the spicy and garlicky side. That's why I put in so much garlic and a little less ginger. All right, so that looks pretty good. All right, set to the side. And get the rest in this bowl. Alright, and just get that mixed all together as well. I really like Korean food. Growing up, I used to go to a place called Kim's Kitchen in Hampton. Some friends I went to school with, their parents owned it, and I can't tell you how many days I would go there in a row at work just to have a spicy pork bulgogi. So, all right, that's all mixed together, and I'll be right back, and we will get these in jars. All right, so I'm using just regular glass jars, mason jars, any old jar will do. Plastic tub if you want, but I prefer the glass jars. And I'm just gonna fill all right, that one is filled up. We'll put that to the side. And now for my noodle kimchi. I'm interested to see how this one turns out. Never cut anything this thin and, you know, use it in kimchi before, so, or anything like this. So let's see what we can do here. All right, let's get all this juice in there. Get that packed down a little bit. Same with the other one. Get that packed down. And I'm going to add just a little bit of liquid to the chunks. And that's the cucumber liquid that I got off the salt. So, alright, so I got the kimchi packed in there. The glass is wiped down and the top's on. Now this will go into the fridge for overnight, and we'll probably eat it tomorrow for lunch or take it with us tomorrow for lunch. Like I said, this one's going to hopefully go into some chicken bulgogi tacos, or maybe some pork bulgogi tacos with some bean sprouts. So let me know what you think, guys, of this recipe. If you get a chance, try it. If you've never had Korean food or never tried kimchi, try cucumber kimchi. Go out to your local Oriental market or a restaurant that serves it and just try it. You'll be surprised. It's not that funky, fermented, in a clay pot buried under the ground stuff that everybody, you know, thinks it is or assumes it is. So give it a shot. Tell me what you think. And if you like cooking videos, being a dad that likes to cook, let me know, and I'll try to put some more on. So thank you guys, and have a good day.